Introductory guidance to the occupational health and safety at the Tallinna Power Plant. Welcome to Tallinna Power Plant. We are the combined production enterprise of electricity and heat from biofuel. We supply energy to the Tallinn city and the electricity free market around the clock. The video tutorial is intended to improve your awareness of the hazards that you may encounter working here. It also acts as an introductory part to occupational health and safety. After watching the video tutorial, you should acquaint yourself with the relevant occupational safety instructions and participate in on-the-job training. The more detailed work organisation in the company, along with the instructions regarding work time, as well as the employee rights and obligations, you can find in the Work Organisation Rules. The contacts of the Working Environment Representative and the local Labour Inspectorate you can find in the Organisational Handbook, as well as on the information stands in the common rooms. Work Organisation of the Power Plant. You can access and exit the fenced area through a guarded entrance gate. In the area, you can find wood chip storage, raw material storage, office building, and other various utilities facilities. Should you enter the area in a vehicle, pay extra attention when moving around. A truck carrying wood chips or a forklift working there may not see you. Follow the speed limits, traffic signs, and cautionary markings. Only park the vehicle in the designated area. While walking around in the storage area, a reflector vest must be worn at all times. It is forbidden to be on the power plant territory when intoxicated. Smoking is allowed only in the designated areas. Primary guidance. At the power plant, you will be met by your contact person. Your contact person will check whether you have been through the safety-related instructions and whether you have the necessary certifications to carry out the works. Here, a work order will be drawn up, which will then be sent to the station's operator to issue the work permit. After that, you will be guided to your place of work, and where necessary, additional instructions will be given. Make sure to ask for the safety guidelines relevant to your working station. The important phone number is +372 71 54 710. The station operator will answer. The operator should be informed of any incidents should they happen, as they are the only person capable of starting or shutting down equipment, closing valves, or opening exits. They will be the key person in solving any rescue cases. Also, you need to know the phone number 112. You must dial it as soon as ambulance or rescue services are needed. This is the fire alarm. This is your evacuation signal. Immediately stop what you are doing and move to the evacuation gathering point A. Evacuation gathering point is located at the main entrance gate. Evacuation routes are easily accessible and marked with safety symbols. Should you discover a fire, do as follows. Push the fire alarm button. This shall set off the fire alarm. Call the operator. Tell them what has happened and where it has happened. Where possible, always start extinguishing the flame yourself. Call 112. The operator is also the first aid provider. The first aid lockers are situated in the chemistry laboratory, in the kitchen, and in the control room. Stop before you start at your workstation. Make sure your employer has introduced occupational safety guidelines related to the task to you. While moving around at the power plant, you will surely notice different safety signals. The safety signals points at certain object or an action or situation, and it ensures necessary safety-related information or instructions. Red marks signal bans, warn you of danger or highlight firefighting equipment. Yellow or orange signify warning signs. Blue marks indicate obligations, for example, wear earplugs. Green marks signal lack of hazards. This marks evacuation direction or location of first aid equipment. The stop button of equipment or systems should only be pushed in case of emergency. Personal protection equipment. In places requiring it, always use the appropriate personal protection equipment for the task at hand. The necessary equipment must be provided to you by the employer. While moving to your workstation and while being there, avoid getting caught between moving parts of equipment, bumping into the extended parts of equipment, and touching hot surfaces or electrical installations. Be careful and do not rush while in working premises, on the stairs or outside. Wear shoes with slip-resistant soles. Before starting work, always make sure the workstation is safe. Do not handle unnecessary issues. Focus on your safety. You are mainly responsible for your own safety. Keep the workstation clean. Any waste that occurs should always be thrown into the appropriate containers. Make your place of work clearly visible. Before equipment repairs and maintenance, before starting the equipment, check for the existence of safety barriers. Support the lifted equipment or cargo appropriately. Do not reach over the safety barrier. Make sure your work equipment is clear of any excess obstacles, and warn nearby staff of starting the equipment. Before starting the repairs or cleaning of the equipment, make sure the equipment is switched off. The locks are on and the sign is attached to it. Do not switch on people working. The electricity switchboard and the fire cabinet are not a storage area for tools and other items. Fire safety installations must not be covered by other objects, and access to them should be free. Keep the evacuation routes free and the fireproof doors closed. In case scaffolds are used, follow the scaffold usage safety instructions. Before starting working on the scaffold, check that there is no apparent damages and that it is set on stable soil. Keep your limbs, head, and body away from the moving parts of machinery. When using a ladder, follow the ladder usage safety instructions. Before starting work on the ladder, check that it has no apparent damages and that it is set on stable soil. Do not climb or lean onto any moving equipment or tools. Using a lifting device, a forklift, or any other special machinery without respective training and relevant certification is forbidden. If you are using chemicals, make sure there is a safety card for it. It is obligatory to study it before starting work. It is absolutely obligatory to inform your power plant contact person about the use of the chemical. Any incident, accident, or damage must immediately be informed to the power plant contact person, who will register the occurrence. We wish you safe dealings. Welcome to the Tallinna Power Plant.